in a church home. I went to church, went to school, had 2 older brothers, pretty much the normal family life. When I moved to Texas in the middle of 6th grade, I found Bentry, and it became my home. In the 7th grade, I had a leader by the name of Jenna, and she completely brought me to Christ. And everything I did in the church at Bentry with the mission trips and with her brought me closer to Christ, and she was pretty much the reason for my relationship with him. One of my biggest struggles was always trying to get the attention from my parents that my oldest brother always got. From the time he was about 16, he got into drugs and alcohol, got in with the wrong crowd, and always wanted to be accepted. And I grew up watching that. I grew up watching him come home on different drugs and literally scaring our family. I remember one night, me and my other brother and my mom had to hide in her room with a baseball bat because when my brother got really drunk, he would get abusive. And I never really, understood why he did those things, just because I was wired so differently, but I never really forgave him. It always took away something that I wanted, and that was my parents' attention. I felt like he would do all these bad things and get all of their attention, and I just wanted that. I wanted to feel loved. And so everything that he did with drugs and alcohol, being in and out of jail, stealing, made me want to be the perfect child, getting perfect grades, being the best at each sport, being the best at whatever I did. And not that that is a bad thing, but I did it for the wrong reasons. I wanted the attention from my parents. I wanted them to be proud of me. I wanted to be loved. That was my main goal, to be the reason why my parents were happy, because all the stress from my brother and their marriage and their difficulties always made them sad. It led to alcoholism and a lot of things that kind of tore our family apart. I wanted my parents to be happy. I didn't want them to have to drink to make them okay. I didn't want them to worry about my brother. I wanted to be the reason why they were happy. And after such a long time of doing that, I got so stressed out. I ran myself ragged, and I just couldn't handle all the pressure. And that's really when God took a hold of my life. Proverbs 3:5-6, which is, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." When I was at Bentry, Jonna really, she made me feel loved, and she made me feel like I was good enough. And most of all, she made me realize that God loves me no matter what I've done, no matter how imperfect I am. That was something that I finally had to accept, and I finally had to realize that I didn't need to be perfect to be loved by my parents. I didn't need to be perfect to be loved by my friends or the people that I love. And most of all, I didn't need to be perfect to be loved by God. Going into my junior year, things started to change a lot. It really took a toll on me because I felt like I was alone. I felt like everyone that kept me sane was leaving. John went into the Air Force. He had to move. My dad moved to Tennessee for his job. My oldest brother moved with him to Tennessee. And for a while, it was just me and my mom. And it was a good thing because we got closer, but I really felt like I didn't have anyone. "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they will not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flame scorch you." It's Isaiah 43:2. And no matter what you're going through, no matter how guilty you feel, no matter how down on yourself you are, you'll never drown. You will never be completely broken because he's always there to fix you. And you might think you're at your lowest, but God will come and he will swoop you off your feet and he will carry you. God gave me something that I could have never, ever acquired on my own, and that's peace. Through all my struggles with trying to be perfect, trying to be what other people wanted, he was right there saying, "You're enough for me, and I love you no matter what." And I don't know what else anyone could ask for. I'm Jenna Allen, and I'm second.
I'm Jenna Allen, and I got into drugs and alcohol in